Alrighty. All right, so we're here mid-January. It's kind of crazy to believe that the first 2 weeks have flown by really fast. Some of you have said this is your first time joining, so welcome. My name is Bianca. I'm happy you're here. Whatever kind of yoga experience you have, I know you'll find something in our class today. So with that, let's get started laying down. So make your way there. Place your feet on the floor, such as this, or if you want to do a shavasana, you can, extending the legs all the way out. For those of you that are just joining, take your time. Another few options to do with your body is bring your feet together, knees out wide like this. Place one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Or even bringing the elbows overhead, clasping them above your head here. Whatever kind of laying down pose you choose, start to bring awareness to your breath here. Let out a cleansing exhale whenever available. And then inhale in, full breath through the nose, filling up the chest and the belly. Exhale, letting it all out through the mouth. Good. Keep going here. Maybe you want to breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhales. Try to explore the upper limit of how much air you can hold in. So throughout the day, when you are working or just existing, you're not consciously thinking, how can I deepen my breath? Or maybe you are, but here, really take the time to be conscious of that, taking in as much air as you can. And what that does is it helps you really center and focus on the present and on what's happening in the body. If you haven't already, you can start to breathe in and out through the nose. And then as you do this, taking a scan of your physical shape, maybe you want to change the position here, laying down still. Just check in with your back body, your hips, your shoulders, your neck. And then perhaps if there's an intention you're looking for today, which is, anything from getting more stretched, relaxing, any mental, like letting go of stress or anxiety, or maybe physical, building some core strength, whatever it is, just bring that to mind. Or maybe you just feel really good after class and that's what keeps you coming back. And then from here, try to move your feet parallel to one another, stack your knees over your hips. On the inhale, lift your hips high for bridge, and then take your arms up overhead. On the exhale, lower both arms and hips at the same time. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms. Exhale, lower. Good, keep going, inhale. And exhale. Checking in with your low back, your glutes, your knees. So keep repeating here. On the inhales, you lift your hips up. And then on your exhales, you'll send the body back down to the floor. You got 2 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Last one here. Inhale, lift to bridge. Getting that mind-body coordination. And exhale, let it go. Good. Hug the knees into your chest. Take a moment here. Sway side to side. If you feel pretty ready, you can go into happy baby. Hold on to your feet. You can stay steady in the center, or if that feels good, just move around side to side. And then from here, just one more thing here, find your figure 4. So wrap your right ankle on top of the left thigh. Maybe it's a space above your ankle, and then interlace the hands underneath the left leg. and start to draw your entire leg unit towards your chest. As you do this, try to keep the gaze up to the sky, back of the head long. Breathing into the hip, breathing into the lower glute. If you want it a little bit deeper, you can hold on to the shin instead of the thigh, the left one. Good, one more breath. On the exhale, just let the leg unit fall to the left, open the arms to a T, find a supine twist. So gentle twist here, letting your arms open wide, feeling this in the lumbar and into the side body. Good, inhale, knees in, switch sides, take the left leg over the right for your figure four. Interlace through the right thigh or the right shin, or do both eventually. Here you want your left shin parallel to the ceiling of your space. And make sure your entire sacrum is resting on the floor, whole lower back, and then all of your shoulders and the back of your head. Breathe into that sensation in the outer hip. And then now you can hold on to the right shin if you went a little deeper, inviting some flexibility there in the joints. One more breath. Good. On the exhale, release the leg unit to the right, arms out to a T, find your supine twist. And your left knee ideally will not touch the floor here. You're just getting into this very gentle side body twist or hip rib cage twist. Good. Inhale into the chest. Bring both knees in. Send the legs high. From here, take the hands behind you, just like in bridge, and then start to, if you can, start to stretch out the legs as straight as you can. That'll help you, let you know how your hamstrings are today. If they're difficult to stretch out, use your core, push your core into the ground, and really try to stretch out the legs. Good. One more time here. Breathing, maybe your shins go closer to the forehead, any amount, but keep those legs straight. Nice. And then on the exhale, shift forward, bring the legs forward, and then lift your shoulders off. So legs at 45 degrees, feet are separated, shoulders off the ground, and you're really strengthening the core here. You might feel some shaking. Good. Inhale, back up, arms overhead and legs back up over the hips, maybe past the hips. And then we'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, shift forward to that 45. Lift the shoulders, lift the back of the head. Nice. Reach forward with the fingertips. Feel this in the lower belly, in the middle part of your core, the upper core. Make sure you're breathing. Good. Inhale. Everything rests. So lift the back of the arms back, legs high to the sky. We're going to do this 1 more time. You can do the exact same thing, or if you're ready, lift up, find your boat pose right away. So same thing, or boat. Bend those knees if you're in boat. Strengthen. Good, chin off the chest. All right, good. If you're laying down, lift yourself up. Find your tabletop. And in here, find your cat-cow. So inhale, find all fours, lift the chest, lift the gaze, lift the tail. On the exhale, round for your cat pose. Inhale for cow. For those of you familiar, just start to warm up however you wish here. You're even invited to a child's pose. Any neck stretches. Just let yourself connect to what your body needs right now. Take a few more moments, maybe into a child's pose, maybe into a puppy pose. Good. On the inhale, we'll all meet back in the tabletop. Exhale, cat pose round. And inhale, neutral spine here. Lift the left leg all the way back. Align it with your hip and start to bring your left knee to your left tricep and into the elbow or tricep. Good. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, knee to tricep, left knee. If you feel your right elbow wants to bend, that's fine. Just try to strengthen your core, press the ground away. Ideally, you want the right elbow straight here, so keep going. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. And try not to let your nose dip too close to the ground, so stay lifted in the back of the head. That will further engage your core. One last, left knee, left tricep. Good, and then left leg back. Take it down to the floor behind you, perpendicular your right shin to the mat, the lengthwise. Then inhale to left arm up for your modified side plank. So you find yourself here, your modified side plank, feet on the ground, right knee on the ground. And then with your left arm, start to circle in a motion, clockwise, counterclockwise, however it feels right. Intention here is to expand the chest, to really open up that left shoulder, left underarm. Oftentimes, even when we're sleeping, our arms are by our sides, so maybe like 60% of the day, maybe more. So really unwind. Maybe switch directions if you haven't yet. And then it's okay to let the ribs open up here, depending on what you're trying to feel there in the underarm and the shoulder. And then when you're through, left arm forward and left leg back. So find yourself balancing just on the right knee or right shin and the right foot. Stay strong. We try to open up the hip now. Left hip stacks over the right. And then from here, exhale, left elbow, left knee. So you will notice that your left arm and leg will start to feel heavy. So keep going. Left elbow, left knee. Inhales to lengthen, exhales to engage. Good, 3 more. Make sure you're breathing through these. 1 last. Good, inhale, extend. Place your left foot on the ground. All right, listen carefully. Now stand up onto the right knee. So gate pose. From here, this extended leg, take your hand that's with it and find your side bend. Your left toes should be pointing forward, or it can point out. It depends on what sensation you want to experience. Target your right side back, rib cage, hip, anything else. Good, 1 more. And then exhale, return to center. Good. If you need to shake out your left hip at all, circle it, anything you would like, go ahead. Then we'll go for your left side, or your right side, excuse me. Inhale the right knee back, send it to hip height. Good. Ribs up and in, try to dome the back there, full breath in. On the exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. So if you can, try not to move the head at all here. So just the knee and the tricep. Arms are super straight and strong. Exhales to crunch in. Inhales to lengthen. Hopefully you have enough space. You can always put your hands on blocks here if you don't have enough space. And wherever that knee goes, that's where it is. No pressure. Good. 1 more. And lengthen. From here, plant your right foot back behind you, perpendicular your left shin, and then lift your right arm high. Once you're in your supported side plank, then you can move. So mobilize your right arm, feeling out your right side shoulder joint, noticing what happens to your underarms, your side body whenever you move. Your left elbow is pretty straight, finding your tricep strength on the left arm, a little bit of bicep strength in the left arm as well. Good. So feel what feels right there under the arm. Maybe it's a little bit of a back bend. You hold the back of the head, you lift the elbow up. You work on some neck stretches here. Good, and then switch. So circle the other way if you haven't yet. The intention here is to unlock, again, those underarms, lots of tension. So again, where arms are by your sides a lot. Good, and then your right arm is likely feeling really fatigued or strong. Inhale, left arm or right arm forward and right leg up. So now you're balancing on your left knee and shin. If your wrist is feeling it, you can go on your fist. All right, breathe in, exhale, left elbow left. I keep saying left, guys, it's Friday. Inhale, this is still the right side. Exhale, right elbow or right knee. Thanks for your patience. Inhale, exhale. So try to lift that knee high up in space. Can also go forward. So feeling your really right side core. We got 2 more here. Inhale, 1 more. Inhale, good, and then release the right foot. Switch yourself up, stand on the knee, and then slide down your extended leg. Little to no weight there in that right shin. Make sure your right knee is pointed the same direction as your toes. You always want to protect that joint. And then breathe into this side bend. You might also feel the stretch in your right inner knee, or right inner hamstring rather. Good. A few more breaths here. And softly bring yourself down. Center, plant both hands, and then feel free to circle out your knee, anything else. All right, good. Downward facing dog. Parallel your feet, send your hips up in space, hands shoulder width distance, feet are hips width distance. Once you're here in your down dog, begin to pedal it out if you want. Stretch out those hamstrings, calves. Check in with your underarms. We did take a lot of time to open them, so hopefully you can really press the floor away here. Your hips should draw towards your knees and your thighs, so you're creating a very high point in the hips. Your heels don't have to touch. They can be high, or eventually with enough flexibility they can touch. And press into the finger pads as well as the knuckles onto the floor. Good, really good. 1 more breath. And then exhale, tongue out, let it go. Good, inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, hover your tabletop, so bring your knees a little bit to the ground. And then inhale, walk forward to plank. You might need to step back with your toes. Then exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, hover your knees away from the floor. Inhale, stretch to your plank. Exhale, down dog. Repeat, inhale, hips high. Exhale, knees hover. So now we're bringing everything together. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing. One last. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, hover. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Nice. Look forward and walk to the front. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Halfway lift. And exhale. And from here, bend your knees a lot. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Sway side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Wherever you are, just really let go here. Good. 1 last, hands to hips. And rise all the way up to standing. Once you're there, lift your arms high to the sky, gaze up. And then exhale, find a back bend. Press your hips forward, elbows back behind you. And then let your arms go point down, fingertips, and then inhale right back up. So we'll repeat. Exhale, back bend. Straighten the arms. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms by your sides, and then inhale, rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Then now just smooth it out. So find your back bend arm circles here. Noticing how this feels on your spine. You don't have to go super deep into the back bend. Good, one last. And then this time, hands to your heart space. Sit it down to your chair pose. Sit your hips all the way back. Try to look for your toes here. Lift your chest high and then bring the arms forward. Try to shift your knees even further back and then bring up the arms all the way high. Feet are together or separated, but if they're separated, just point your knees forward. That's a little harder because you have to really strengthen through the quads and the glutes. Good, stay strong. Try to balance in the complete middle of your feet so you're very balanced. One last breath. And exhale, forward fold, let it rest. Good, halfway lift, breathe in. On the exhale, widen the feet as wide as your mat or wider. Sit down into your frog pose, hands to your heart space. Push your knees away using your elbows and breathe. Good, one breath in and a breath out. Plant your hands, lift the hips high, walk your feet together and then rise back up, standing. This time, interlace your hands, take a side bend to the right. Inhale, center, side bend to the left. Good, keep going. Inhale, center, exhale, side bend. Each time you lengthen out from the hips. Inhale up and to the left. Good, inhale, center. This time, widen your feet, hands to your lower back here, and then find your back bend. A little bit bigger this time, elbows pull back. Maybe gaze up. On the exhale, fold forward, let it go. Good, separate your feet if they're not. Halfway lift, breathe in. On the exhale, left hand down, bend your left knee, reach the right arm high. Okay, so from here, reach the right fingertips to the front if you can. You have to turn your thumbs up to make this happen. Now stretch from your right hip all the way past your right fingertips. Nice, breathe. And bring it back up, inhale, exhale, release. Switch, right hand on the floor, bend the right knee. Inhale the left arm high to the sky. Once you're in the twist, start to breathe, inhale, and then take the left fingertips forward. Make sure your left thumb is pointing up. So this is adding on from that gate pose, the supported side plank, lengthen left side body. Good, inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it down. Nice work. Walk the feet together, inhale, chair pose. Sit low, arms forward, heart space or high above the head. From here, full inhale. On the exhale, open twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Even out those knees. The left knee will want to go forward, but hug the left hip back. Awesome. Inhale, lift to center, left knee high. On the exhale, figure four. So sit down into the right thigh. Balance. Look somewhat ahead of your space so that the back of your neck is long. Arms can reach back, strengthening those triceps. If you're falling out of the balance, that's all good. Sometimes, your balance is different every day. Another challenge is bringing the arms forward or going down into an arm balance. So keep holding, keep breathing. If you're in the arm balance, really press your foot into the tricep, hold and strengthen, all right? So wherever you are, breathe. Inhale, left knee up. And exhale, stand straight, hands to heart. Take a few twists to the right and to the left. Breathing, good. Inhale, back to chair. It's up to you how deep you want to bend the knees. For the most amount of work and heat, go a little bit lower. Weight into the heels, weight into the glutes. Full breath in. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Even out your hands in space. Even out your knees and your hips in space as well. Relax your face, shoulders away from ears, and then inhale, right knee high. Center, square off your hips. Exhale, figure four, right ankle on top of your left thigh. Right, so we've done this on our back. Now we're adding the balance element. It's a little bit more challenging. If you lost the breath, come back to it. That's the most important thing. Hands on the heart will help you be most stable. If you want to level up the pose, there's a lot of different options here, so keep doing you. If you're in the arm balance, strengthen your core. You got this. Use your glutes. Good. Everyone, inhale, right knee high. Exhale, hands together at heart center, and then fold. Walk the feet wide if you need. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then exhale to our first plank pose, or first hold of our plank pose. We've done it before. Good. Stack your heels over the toes. Spread your finger pads. Broaden through the collarbone. Full inhale, shift forward. Knees or toes, chaturanga. Good. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Feel out the body. Notice anything that's changed from the beginning. If you feel fatigued, you can also be in a child's pose here. Go at your own pace. Good. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. So now our toes, we're on our toes here. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Right knee, right tricep. If you feel anything in the wrist, of course, back off, go down to the knee. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Good. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step forward. Nice. Then walk your right foot to the side a bit. Get low with the hips. Inhale the right arm high. Find your twist. Try to point your right knee forward here and point your left knee down straight to the mat. Nice. Now that you're there, walk the left toes closer a little bit. Then inhale, straighten the legs, and then point the arms forward. Look up at this if you need a visual. And then inhale, bend into the twist, lift the right arm high. And then exhale, straighten the leg, both, and then right arm forward. We did this kind of earlier, but now we're adding on. Inhale, twist, and exhale, stretch. Hold this twist. You can do it. Full breath in. And exhale, hands down. All right, look down at your left heel, ground it down. Let it touch the floor, turn the left toes out, find pyramid pose. Once you're in pyramid, start to elevate the chest or come down. Or just hold. You know, if there is a bend in the right knee, that's all good. That just means you need to keep working on stretching out the hamstrings. And your feet need to be hips width distance apart or narrower, but the best is hips width so you can really get into the stretch. Nice. And then once you're ready, inhale, rise up to warrior one. So keep the legs as is, bend the right knee, take the arms high. Hands behind you, inhale, chest expansion. Open up through the chest. On the exhale, humble warrior. Let your chest touch your thigh. Maybe the inside of the right shoulder will touch the inside of the right knee, but feel it out. What's important here is your gaze is back towards the back of your mat. Good, you got it. Really strong. Navel in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Good. Tuck the left toes, getting ready. Right knee up in to the sky, right? And then from here you can go into your side plank. All right, you can stay here where your right knee is lifted. Turn your left toes to the side to go into a side plank tree variation. Or if you want to play today, let the right knee, well, you could fall out, that's fine. Lift the right knee up like this. All right, so do what's accessible. You can also lower your left knee like this. Wherever you can sustain your breath. And exhale, hands to the ground. All right, take both knees onto the floor. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale to your chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or cobra. And exhale, send it back. Really good, 5 breaths. Two. Three more. Engage those quads, press into the hands. Good, one last. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, left. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Good, inhale. Last one here, exhale, left knee, left tricep, you got it. Press. Nice, inhale, left leg. And exhale, step forward. All right, now move your right toes a little bit, adjust yourself, move your right arm forward if you need. Get low in the hips, and then get ready. Inhale, left arm high, find your twist. Pay attention to where your knees are. Left knee forward, right knee straight down. Right leg really straight, as much as you can here. Maintain the twist, you got it. And then walk your right toes forward a bit as you stretch out the left leg and you reach the left arm forward. So there's gonna be variations of access to this. If it means your right knee is down, do it. All right, inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, straighten legs, point the left hand forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. One last, inhale, twist. And exhale, stretch. Good, hold the left arm there, strong. And finally, hands down, right heel down, pyramid pose. You want to walk the right foot forward, right toes out, and then any amount of stretch there in the left hamstring. Once you're in this pose, shake out the head. Let it go, try to not hold too much weight in the shoulders in this pose. Good, one last breath. On the inhale, get ready, rise up, warrior one. Arms high, get low into your lunge. Your right heel is on the ground, make sure. Widen the stance as much as you need. And then exhale, hands behind you. Inhale to a chest expansion. On the exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Go slow, go easy. Look at your left heel or the back edge of your mat, or lift the hands high. Lots of different ways for you to assess this pose. Bend the right knee a little and then press it again. Stay strong. Good. All right, release the hands. Lift your right heel. Prepare. And then inhale, left knee high. So modified three-legged dog with the hip open, or go into your side plank. Turn your right toes to the left. Connect into that side plank, or lift the knee and float it in space. All right, so there's going to be a lot of Strength there in your right side lat, right side core. If that means coming down to the knee, it's all good. Hold it, and good. Hands down, knees down. Find your chaturanga or cobra, or rather, just go down to the floor. And then exhale. Child's pose here. Take your time. Let your hips pull back, knees wide, chest falls forward. 5 breaths. Let yourself catch up to your breath. Allow anything to come up here. Just notice your back, your spine, your wrists, your hands, your feet. All right, inhale, lift, table. Exhale, cat, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. All right, and then we did a lot of wrists, so flip one wrist up. Fingertips face the knees, shift forward and back. Switch sides, right hand down, left wrist. Palm faces the sky. Good, and release. Take your hips up again, down dog. Yogi's choice, inhale, look forward. You're either gonna walk forward or hop to the top. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. All right, now inhale, rise, stand up. Exhale, hands to heart. Position your spine upright. Good, ears over the shoulders, shoulders relax, and then inhale, lift your right knee up into your tree pose, starting with the right leg. Arms high to the sky, or arms open, any amount. All right, focus on the gaze, maybe look forward. If you want to challenge, look up. Nice. If you're feeling really comfortable here, hold on to the right knee, pick it up from the floor. From your tree. Good, one last breath. Return to tree. And then exhale, hands to heart, and release. Good, other side. Inhale the left foot up. Anywhere along the right leg, just avoid the knee joint. So you're towards the ankle, the calf, inner thigh. Square off the hips. That means bringing the left knee a little bit forward if you need. Pick up the ribs away from the hips as you breathe. And then here, an option, if you want to add on, lift the left knee, let it float in space. Really working into your glute strength on the right glute, right hamstring. Everyone return to tree. And exhale, release. Good, switching into dancer's pose. Hold on to the right foot. Make sure the right thumb is touching your right big toe area, the bottom of it. Knees together, and then exhale, kick the right leg gently. So find your dancers. Stay lifted or go into bow, reaching forward, kicking that leg any amount, and then slowly unwind. Other side, you're doing great. Take a hold of the left foot, find your dancer's pose on the left. Knees draw in, chest open, and then feel free to send the left knee back in space behind your hip. Strengthen your balance, and then if you want to shift forward, that's available for you. Maintain the center of gravity on the right foot, and lift. Exhale, hands to heart. Good job. All right, now we're gonna add on. Take a hold of your right knee with both hands. All right, from here, you can stay lifted just like this. Interlace underneath your right thigh, or go in for the big toe pose. So right peace fingers around the big toe. Wherever you are, upright the back. If you're here, extended big toe, or you have the knee, open up to the right. Here, hands to hips, release, warrior 3 for a moment, reset, and then upright, feet down, inhale, arms high, and exhale, switch. Lift the left knee. And you want your shoulders to be over the hips here, not too far back, not too far forward, you're centered. When you feel ready, either hold on to the bottom of your left thigh or peace fingers around the big toe. And remember, your top leg, the extended leg, can always be bent like this. If you do want to straighten it, you can. Good. If you opened out earlier, go ahead. Do it now. Focus. All right, bring the knee forward, hands to hips, warrior 3, just for a reset, and exhale. Good. Feet down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward, halfway lift and lengthen. This time into frog. Walk your feet wide, our second frog of the day, hands to your heart. Got a few different options. Remain here, working on your, groundedness. You can go into crow, plant the hands, point the toes forward, knees go onto the back of the triceps. Elevate, look forward, eventually toes will lift with enough bend in the elbows. All right, you're there. Or you can go into a few handstand hops here from your down dog going into a froggy handstand. Taking a few hops at your own pace, all right? So you can pick your frog, crow, handstand, anything else. I'll be here for 5 breaths, so take your time. Good, alrighty, breathe in. And then everyone have a seat, find your boat pose, knees lift, shins parallel to the floor. Good, you're doing great, you're so strong. Inhale, hands to heart space, lean forward a bit, lower the legs if you need, right? And then twist to the right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Going. Twist. Inhale and twist. You can lower the heels, but make sure you're giving it your all. Good. Right. Exhale, left. Keep going. Right. Exhale, left. Last 4, 3, 2, good job. 1, and release. Feet together, knees wide. Give yourself a quick forward fold here with your butterfly legs and release. Good. Find tabletop. Right, and then from here, tuck your toes, down dog. Adding on, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Right, this time, left knee down and arms high. So you're on your knee. If you need padding there, do it. Whether it's the mat, a blanket, a pillow. Hands to your right thigh, press down. So find an appropriate amount of hip stretch in the left frontal hip. You try not to overdo it, just maybe you're here and you feel it already, that's good. A few breaths, even out those hips. Exhale, hands to the ground. All right, walk your right foot out and then stay here. Now stretching out the groin, stretching out the inner thighs. Again, more of the frontal hip. If it feels right to you, you can go down to the elbows, otherwise just stay here. And then inhale, right leg high. Right arm high, not the leg. Exhale, hold on to the left foot. Find a quad stretch. All right, softly release. You got two options here. One option is send the hips back for half splits, just like this, straighten the right leg. Other option, arm balance into hurdler's pose, bend the right knee, create a shelf, find your chaturanga arms, and then shift the right leg, and then the left. All right, so half splits or hurdlers, yogi's choice, or something else, but that's up to you. Good, keep breathing. Nice. All right, from here, bend your right knee, shift your right foot to the left side, and then find your pigeon pose. Gently lower the shin down to the ground. All right, if that's too much, move your heel closer to your groin area, and then descend. You can always stay upright or do figure four on your back, just like in the beginning. Good. Inhale, hands to the ground. Walk your left knee closer. Send the right leg up and back. Now open up your hip, perpendicular to your shin, and then do the same thing again as earlier. So open up, circle the arm. Maybe hold on to the right foot, going for a different quad stretch here. It feels good to bring the heel to the glute if it can reach. If not, all good. Nice. And softly take it to down dog. Other side, lift the left leg. Exhale, step forward. Lower the right knee. Inhale, rise. If you find yourself leaning really far to the right, bring it in. Widen the stance. Right, and then place your maybe one or two hands onto the left thigh here, so you feel this here in the frontal hip. Breathe. Still engage the glutes, but relax your upper body. Any tightness there, frontal hip area. All right, good. And softly, hands down. Walk your left foot to the side. Explore. Maybe you can go hands or elbows on the floor. You want your left foot to the left side of your left hand. Then breathe. Perhaps lift the back of your head so your nose isn't diving forward too much. From here, hands onto the floor if they're not. Inhale the left arm open. Exhale for your quad stretch. If you can't reach your foot, no worries. You'll grab a strap or eventually keep practicing this twist. Breathe. And softly release. Next thing here is your half splits or your hurdlers on the other side. So for hurdlers, you really do have to find the chaturanga arm, so it has to be like this. And then eventually you can bend, stack left thigh, and then lift your right leg. So it's going to be a slow process practicing that. Just take your time. If you're in half splits, really enjoy this really long left leg. Oh, hey, Lori. Didn't see you in the beginning. All right. And then plant the hands. All right. From here, place your left foot to the right side, finding your pigeon, and explore. So if there's a lot of space between the mat and your hips, that's fine. That just means you can continue to stretch. so you can get a little bit lower, but that's not necessarily the goal. You just do what works for your body. And feel free to rest your head on your hands. Whatever feels good in this pose. Make sure the right foot is pointed straight back. All right, good. Inhale, rise. Drag your right knee closer. Send the left leg back. Perpendicular your right shin. And then lift. Stack the hips, left arm up. Go, circle. Back bend, hold on to the head, the skull. Hold on to the left foot. Final thing here, really. Good. And softly release. Bring the knees down, slide the legs through, lay down onto your back. Perfect timing. All right, lay down. Knees hug in, rock side to side. I'm giving you a few final options here into a supine twist, knees to the left, or bridge, or wheel. For wheel pose, fingertips point to the heels. Only practice this if you've done it before. Crown of the head, and then all the way up. Wherever you are, if you are in supine twist, you're going to switch knees to the right this time. If you're in bridge, just keep breathing. If you're in wheel, slowly come down. And then everyone, knees back into your chest. All right, from here, bicycle the knees. One way and in reverse. Legs up the wall, roll your ankles. If there's any final poses you would like, such as plow pose, you can. I always make sure you're practicing safely, so just do what you need, maybe a happy baby. And then everyone, you'll slowly release, happy baby. Feel free to outstretch one leg, the other. Both. And good, hug the knees in. Roll up into a tiny little ball, shift shoulders up, and then exhale, lay down. Very well-deserved rest. Open your chest. Let the legs relax, arms, hands, toes. Cleansing exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out, tongue out. From here, unlock your jaw, relax your teeth away from each other. Breathe deeply. If you need some connection to your body, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. If you need some grounding, hands on the floor, face down, palms touching the mat. Really stretch the back of the head. Inhale, deeper breath. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Point the toes. Hug your knees into your chest, and we'll go lay down to the right, find fetal position. Rest your head onto your arm. Good. and then inhale, slowly rise to your seat. If you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hands to knees, and then find inhale, cow pose. Exhale, seated cat. Again, inhale, press. Exhale, round. Inhale, arms high. Take a seated twist to the left. Inhale, center. Seated twist to the right. Good. When you feel content, inhale, arms high. And exhale, we bow forward, sealing in your practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Happy Friday. Thank you for those of you that came to class for the first time. I hope you enjoyed it. And for all of you guys, have a wonderful long weekend. Stay safe. Take care. Lots of nourishing food and water after this. So see you all soon. Great. Thank you all. Have a great weekend. Bye. Aw, thank you guys. Loved it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Sarah. Thank you for those that tried class for the first time.